Hello and welcome back to A Writer's Starting Line. My name is Katie and I want to be an author one day. I have started writing short stories using writing prompts, and I have posted those over on a blog I call A Writer's Starting Line .blog. I have already written a bunch of short stories, and this one I'm about to read out for you was posted back on November 19th, 2025. This is called Crossroads Career Choice. Now, I was going to write this as one single story, and I started writing it, and I kept writing it, and I kept writing it, and then I went to go, and I set it down for like a few days. I wanted to go pick it back up, and I needed to remind myself where I was, and I realized it was two separate stories. Somewhere along the way, I deviated from the story I was writing to a totally different story. And there was no merging them back in. I couldn't figure out how to merge them back in because they were two separate stories. So I decided to do just that. I took the first half of what I had already written and I finished writing that story. And then I took the second half and wrote that story. And so now you've got two stories called Crossroads. This one is Crossroads Career Choice. The writing prompt is no matter what he chooses, someone's life will change, which obviously is the same writing prompt for the other one, which is Crossroads Life and Death. So, with that being said, let's get into career choices, shall we? Andy was the son of a top-tier investment banker and a successful surgeon. Growing up, he was expected to be the best at everything he encountered, and he always tried his best to reach those expectations. No one ever doubted his goals in life, either banking or a doctor. Both parents would have been happy. All through high school, he got the top grades and became valedictorian. He was able to apply to the top schools in the country. He still hadn't decided which path he would choose yet. He just knew it would be a lot of hard work. When he picked his parents' alma mater, they were thrilled. Since he was undecided, he took his basic freshman classes with an extra business class and a science class to see what he was interested in more. Out of all of his classes, as time went on, he was surprised to find that his writing comprehension class was not only his best subject, but also the one he enjoyed the most. By the end of the first semester, his professor had encouraged him to take an additional writing class in the next semester. Andy agreed and dropped the extra science class because he hadn't liked that much at all. When he explained this to his parents, they understood not pursuing being a doctor, but were a little confused about the writing course. Andy excelled at the writing course and was offered a spot on the college newspaper. His advisor helped him take courses that would expand his writing skills, but keep some business courses. Sitting down with his parents that summer, he was no longer pursuing a banking career, shocked him. When he told them about wanting to become a writer or a journalist, they were sure he was throwing his life away. He told them that he was still going to minor in business so that no one would take advantage of him in life. It took another 2 years for his parents to come around. They were so sure that writing was a mistake that they had threatened to pull his college funding. But then they read some of his material. They also saw how happy he was by finding his own thing, and he was good at. After graduation, Andy published his first in a series of books and had a freelance journalist business as well. In a way, he felt like he had become more successful than his parents had. Short, sweet, to the point. And yes, I'm a sucker for happy endings, so of course the parents understood everything what was going on. They might have pushed back, but they understood it in the end. Yeah, I'm a sucker for a good ending. Okay? I'm kidding. But yeah, that was Andy and his parents, and I hope you guys enjoyed that and come back again so that you can hear about Andy and his life or death choice. You guys have a good week. Bye.